So here's the deal. This is really very exciting, and I'm greatly looking forward to this because these are original 3-minute, one-person plays, monologues, written by students and performed by students on an energy theme. You're going to be voting for your favorite at the end. We'll instruct you later on how to do that. First up is In the Dark, written by Daniel Hirsch and performed by Aubyn Heglie.
Tonight reminds me of one night last summer. Where everybody at work is in a vaguely pissy mood for reasons no one can explain other than their pits were like Swedish saunas. And Matt and I, you remember Matt, right? We'd been texting all day because we couldn't wait to sit in front of this new air conditioner we bought. The Cold Front 8000, with a K? Cold Front. So we were stupid excited. When we got home from work, we wanted to do nothing but strip off all our clothes, suck on ice cubes, and just bathe in the cool blast of its Freon-infused air or whatever. So we're standing there in our underwear when Matt flips the switch and boots it up to full blast. And it's just total. And we enjoy the most exquisite chill for 1, 2, 3, boom. The entire apartment plunges into darkness. The Cold Front 8000 rattles to silence. The whole neighborhood is dark, just the last wisps of some scorching summer day. With my remaining cell phone battery, I check the electric company's website. No estimate on when the power will be back up. So just like tonight, we hunkered down and lit a bunch of candles. And not to be... Sometimes people act like a blackout can be fun or romantic or something, but in our dark apartment, you could just feel the disappointment, the sense of unease. We had nothing else to do but go to bed, but I can't sleep because Matt's body is radiating heat, and I just want to know why the power is out and when it will be back up. And lying in the dark, I realize I don't even know where my power comes from. Is it coal, natural gas? Is there some hydroelectric dam I don't know about? I mean, I have no clue, do you? It kind of freaks me out, like how little I know. Every time I turn the lights on, I'm trusting some gigantic anonymous distribution network to make that happen. To move through the world is to operate on total blind faith that an army of strangers are doing their jobs right, that the energy to power all this, every Cold Front 8000 in America, hasn't just fizzled out. And I just kept thinking, what if the lights don't come back on? I mean, what would I even do? I mean, how long do y'all think it's been now?
Our second performance is Mother Nature Has Gas, written by Seanan, Palmero, and performed by Lea DiMarchi. Lea.
Well, I've got gas, obviously. Well, natural gas right here in my bowels. It leaks up through the seams until it gets to the surface and escapes. Well, you like the hot springs? Yeah, I like the hot springs. They're my favorite. And you know what? Who wouldn't like a naturally occurring jacuzzi in the middle of picturesque wilderness, huh? Yeah, your own hot tub with a view. I mean, you don't need to manufacture anything in your backyard spa because I got you covered. The bowels of Mother Earth hold wonderful things, treasures, and if I can heat some spring water by breaking some wind, believe me when I tell you, my farts really do smell sweeter than most. But of course, I mean, you already know that, obviously. See, what I don't get is what's the rush? I mean, why do you have to go digging down there for oil and gas, minerals for your microchips, gold and diamonds? Yeah, I know what I've got in me. Whatever happened to interiority? I mean, my internal landscape is my own business. Do I gut you open? Do I invade your personal space? Do I rearrange you then expect you to smile about it? No, because I've got a system. My own system, not yours, mine. An ecosystem. You can't just trust that. You can't just trust that I will provide everything you could possibly ever need in my own time, on my own terms. Would you harvest your mother the way you harvest me, or your mother's mother? Yet somehow it's okay for you to harvest me that way, the mother of your mothers and your fathers. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe you can only understand pain and loss if you see your fathers experience it. Well, I've got news for you. His farts don't keep the lights on, his burps don't heat the tea kettle, and his breath doesn't keep you cool in the summer. Mine does. And if all you're going to do is abuse my body, what's the point of having one at all? It's because there are ways to experience this world that your big ideas can't. Your thoughts can't seep their toes into the mud. Your plans can't go swimming, but you can. Your body is not a vehicle for your brain. I certainly can't escape my body, and you can't escape yours either, so why not live in it, dwell in it, settle in, plan to be here for a while? If you want your big ideas, think about that. Oh, were you expecting me to say, excuse me? No, I don't need your excuses. Thank you.
And our third and final performance is Power to the Potato, written by Annie Pulsipher and performed by Amanda Fallon Smith. Amanda.
Woo! Careful, careful! No need to toss me about. I'm no hot potato. At least not yet. Is that the plan then, Sammy Finnegan? Am I to be baked or boiled? Mashed? Just so long as I'm flavorful. I am a child of the sun. I refuse to go out blandly. Ah! Don't just drop me on the table. I may look rough and russet, but I bruise easily. Wait a minute. What are you doing with that nail? What are you... Ah! Okay, so I don't actually feel pain, but how dare you crucify me in this manner? I will not... Wait, a penny? You shove a penny in me? Do I look like a vending machine? I can see what sort of monster you are. I have eyes. In fact, I'm all eyes. Wires. And a little bulb. A light. Now that's not so bad. I'd always pictured myself a whimsical sort of pierogi with a few artfully placed chives, but there's something uniquely flavorful about being a light. Okay, so you're connecting the penny to the nail, and now both of them to the light, and... No, wait, don't just walk away. Not just after one try. How can you be so low energy, Sammy Finnegan? It takes 2,500 calories to power you for just one day. That's enough to power a light bulb for an entire day. An entire day of your body eating, dancing, falling in love, fumbling innocent potatoes. You have all this potential, and yet you walk away. Now look at me. All 163 calories of me, give or take. Yet, I am so much more. I am the eyes of my ancestors and the toil of yours, the sun beating deliciously down on them, nursing me with their sweat. And in return, for reward, they consumed us, became us. I am them, and they are me. How can you betray our ancestors so? Use us, Sammy. Add more potatoes to your circuit, that's it. Yes, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4! This is the power of legacy. The collective energy of our shared history. Yes, more, 5 potatoes, 6 potatoes, 7 potatoes, enough! Complete the circuit. Feel our power, yes, yes, look. I'm glowing like the sun.
And then why don't you put us in order right now? All right.
Goes to, don't give me trouble here. In the Dark, written by Daniel Hirsch. Performed by Aubyn and Heglie. Take a bow, please. Thank you. In second place, with $1,000, goes to Mother Nature Has Gas. Written by Seanan Palmero and performed by Lea DiMarchi. And I guess you figured out who gets number 1. Powered to the Potato. Written by Annie Pulsipher and performed by Amanda Fallon Smith. This was just marvelous. You did a wonderful job. Please join me in congratulating all of them. Okay, big